The bicep, arguably one of the most important muscles to achieve that aesthetic look. Most people actually have an obsession about trying to make these muscles as big as possible. I'm here to help you achieve that. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 exercises and 1 training technique to help you reach your full bicep potential. Hello and welcome to the video. It's your boy Jordan, and in this video I'm going to be showing you 3 exercises to help you get bigger biceps. So let's do this. Okay, so exercise number 1 is actually Z-bar bicep curls. So my personal preference is actually to use a Z-bar instead of a straight bar. This is because the Z-bar actually reduces the load in your forearm, so you get more of a pump in your biceps. Excellent! So what you want to do is grab the bar shoulder width apart in a supinated grip. With your elbows to your side, what you want to do is raise the bar until your forearms are vertical. And then you want to return it back to starting position. Get that full extension on your bicep. The way you shouldn't be doing this exercise is by using your body for momentum and also leaning back. This will put a lot of pressure on your lower spine and potentially cause back pain. Okay, so my personal recommendation, if you want to strictly work your biceps without using momentum, have your back flush against the wall. By putting your back flush against the wall, only your elbows are moving and only your elbows could actually help get that bar up to the top. And this increases the difficulty of this exercise as the biceps are the only muscles working in this activity. If you do not have access to a Z-bar, I actually recommend doing this exercise on the cable machine. The same concept actually applies on the cable machine. You got to grab the bar in a supinated grip and you just got to bring that bar all the way to the top. Exercise number 2, and to be honest, it's actually a strange exercise. To this day, I do not know what it's called. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to call it the overhead bicep pull down. What I like about this exercise is that you're actually working your bicep from a different angle.
What do you mean by that?
And that's bringing the weight from the top to the bottom. What you want to do is grab a V-bar in a neutral grip. Once you have the V-bar in a neutral grip, what you want to do is actually get onto your knees so your arms are at full extension. So by bending your elbows only, you want to bring the bar down to the back of your head. Squeeze when you're at the bottom and take the bar back slowly and really focus on the eccentric contraction. Another exercise what you can actually do which hits the muscles in the same way is actually the hammer curls. With the hammer curls, you actually want to grab the dumbbells so the palm of your hands are facing your outer thighs. Once your hands are in this position, you want to bring your forearms up so they're vertical. Okay, so we're at the final exercise, and that is the single arm dumbbell preacher curl. Okay, so one of the most important aspects about this exercise is adjusting your bench correctly. So what you want to do is adjust the back of the bench so it's in between 100 and 120 degrees. Once you've adjusted your bench correctly, you want to grab a dumbbell in a supinated grip with your triceps sitting flush against the back of the bench. You want to bring the dumbbell towards your shoulder and really squeeze when you're at the top. When you're approaching your final reps and you're struggling to bring the dumbbell up, what you can do is use your resting arm to help spot yourself. Once your resting arm helps bringing your working arm all the way to the top, what you want to do is really focus on the eccentric reps and return your forearm very slowly back to starting position. So I've got an alternative exercise for this. If you're a very impatient person like myself and don't really like working out unilaterally, what I recommend is actually using the Z-bar and doing the Z-bar preacher curl. Most gyms tend to have their own setup for this, as there's a specific preacher curl station in the majority of the gyms that I've actually personally been to. The same concept actually applies, however, you're actually working both your biceps at once. Okay, so that is my 3 essential exercises for bicep growth. That is the Z-bar bicep curl, the overhead bicep pullover, and finally the single arm preacher curl. With these 3 exercises, I actually recommend you combine it with TOT, which actually stands for time over tension. What time over tension means is the amount of time your muscles actually under tension. What this really focuses on is actually your rep speed and how slow your reps actually are and how long it takes to complete your set. Following these exercises and this training method, you will see results and you'll have 22-inch pythons like Hulk Hogan in no time.
They don't care if I come riding up in a big long limousine or with a 24-inch python.
If you want to see what I'm getting up to in my specific training or you want some help, please be sure to follow my Instagram below. If you've made it to the end of this video, I actually really appreciate you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Until then, peace.